Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. And yeah, so like the validation that people used to seek at home, now they seeking it other places, which again is taken away from that whole they call it the nuclear family. But I know that's not something that you necessarily subscribe to anyway.
What you mean? What is the
Nuclear family,
nuclear
you
family?
know, husband, wife, kids.
Uh, well, I do. It's just a little bit different. Yeah.
It's nuclear plus one. Give me that extra.
That's a very good way of putting it. The nuclear plus one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kids have two moms. Nothing wrong
I
with that.
mean, I'm gonna tell you this, and you know when
Talk
you
to me.
so when it comes to what you talking about with the polygamy and everything like that, the
Mhm.
idea of it is cool because like men's emotional intelligence will never be where a woman's is. Like they can go all the way. Like they get into their emotions. Just
Okay.
and so when there's two women who can like talk through all that stuff, because like when they hit us with, at least for me, let me not speak for everybody. For me, when my woman start talking to me about the emotions, like I get bogged down by it. Like it feel like it really is a heavy weight. Like I can't deal with it all because I'm not like I don't go there. I don't get trapped in my emotions this way. So if there's another woman that they can talk about it and they can work it out, like that'd be great. That'd be a
Right.
perfect situation. Like it's not even about the bedroom benefits, anything like that. The added income would be nice too, but it'd be more about just somebody who can meet her on her level.
Hmm.
And
Okay. Now, that's something for you to say toward, like, every time when people think about towards like the polygamy period, they instantly talk about sex. Like,
mhm.
oh, you're just a freak. You want your cake and eat it too. But how you just broke it down had nothing to do with sex. You just broke it down to, it wouldn't be bad to have someone in the home that can relate to her emotions the same like her.
Mhm.
Because you can't. So I was
Can't do
talking
it.
to a woman, and this is what she told me. She said, we go through a bunch of different emotions, right?
Mhm.
And she said, we go through so many emotions, we can't even control them. But then we get upset at y'all men, at our men, because they don't understand us when we don't even understand us.
Yeah.
So pretty much what you're saying is that if there was someone else in a home that's all over the place, that it would be more calmer for them both. Once all of that start happening, you can go ahead and go with the fellas and leave them at the house and have them going through whatever they need to go through.
Or you send them out and you stay
Or you
home
send them out. Yeah,
so they can, decompress or whatever it is they need to do. Because sometimes, like I don't know, women they more comfortable going out in groups anyway. So like you send them out two together, it's just
that's
better.
true.
And if you know both of them that way, you can feel more comfortable about it.
Mm,
You know what I'm like?
that's true.
You send them out with their friends, they got them single friends, you don't know what they up to.
Yeah,
They feeling their head with
that's
the
true.
wrong stuff while they going through this emotional up and down,
Yeah,
whatever. But you
yeah.
send them out together, they go out together, they have a great time, they come back home, they didn't laugh, had a couple drinks,
Thing
everything's
went
better.
down.
You didn't have to uh I don't know if it's pretend to care, because like you care, but it's just like, man, what are you even talking about? Like this is not a big deal.
I,
That's where I'm at whenever I'm being talked to about stuff that like I'm like, I don't even know how we having this kind of conversation right now. Like I don't get it. We got to just deal with it, and that's it. But
Honestly,
that's
I
how.
think that is exactly what you said the very first time. We have to pretend like we care. I was watching this video on YouTube, and this lady, matter of fact, I actually posted pieces of the content onto my social medias, and she was saying that women have this false. She was pretty much saying that women want men to be caring, want to be the all of the above towards everything when it comes down to feeling just like them. They want us to care just like them, but then still be the manly man like we supposed to be. And that just isn't real. That's the false part of it, towards like we're not built that way. They want to make us their girlfriend, kind of like their best friend. We're not built to be the girlfriend that you talk to about your next girlfriend, all of her stuff. I don't really care about that. Like, that's your girl. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about those things.
That's exactly it. I mean, and yeah. And it's hard to, because you don't want to just brush it off like, oh, it don't matter. Like, you don't tell them that. Right. So you listen. But like I said, I feel weighed down by it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's something that sit on me. I'm like, golly. But if it was another woman who's into that kind of stuff, they could have them kind of conversations and, enjoy each other that way. And you can still all you got to do is be a man, which is, what we built to be. So it worked out. It's a win-win-win. 3-way win. Yeah. That's not too often you get those.
Honestly, it may save the relationship.
Potentially. Yeah.
Because normally that would be you. And if she's in her feelings about something, now you have to, like you said, pretend like you care. But if it's two and you going through whatever that you're going through that moment, now you like, oh my God. And she like, oh, so you not even listening. You not. Y'all getting into it. And now other things come out. Now it's a messed up situation now. All because you don't care about what she's talking about. Right. And it's not another woman. But you don't care what she's talking about. Not saying that you don't care, but we're not built that way.
Yeah.
We're just not built that way. But if there's another woman in the house, go out, have fun. Here go a couple $100 or whatever. I'll see y'all when y'all get back. They come back in, they laughing, joking, whatever. Now here comes the sex part.
Here it comes.
Right now, here comes the sex part. Hey, everybody, right? The same thing when it comes down to a monogamous relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't marry a person. Oh yeah, her sex is good, or his sex is good. I'm about to marry this person. Well, some people do, and then they end up breaking up because you didn't base your whole marriage about sex. But it's the same thing when it comes down to a polygamous relationship. You don't go in just like, oh yeah, the sex is about to be amazing, but either of them can cook. Nobody can pay bills. No one know how to take care of home. Like, what we gonna do? We gonna just fuck ourselves to everything works? No, you can't. So you go in saying, okay, this person is good at this. That person is good at that. I'm good at this right here. So with all three of these things, or whatever, how your dynamics go. Some people do 4, 5, and 6. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good though with just 2 women. But however that's
what you say today though. That's what you say today. I wouldn't say you should limit yourself. You should just see how it go.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So right now today, 2 is fine with me.
2 is good. Yeah. And then, after 2, might be 3. You meet that other one who fill in some other void that, and it's that everybody missing. It ain't just you, you know what I'm saying? And see, I think that's what the other part they get missed too. When I watch the show and people feel like it's you wanting these 2 women, it's her too. She getting a girlfriend. Like there's 3 people in this. And it's, nobody is above or getting more benefit. If anything, like I said, the women getting the more benefit. Because they got somebody who on their level that they can like relate to more. And what women typically do, I don't know. I hate saying like women jobs, but like the stuff that women do, that they can split all that up now or do it together.
Sharing duties. Hey girl, I'm gonna cook today and tomorrow. You cook Thursday and Friday. All right, cool. That's cool because I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
He can wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? Something. Hey, I'm gonna pick up the kids today. I'm gonna wash clothes today while you do it. Yeah, just it splits up the duties for them. So people look at it as just the man is getting his cake and he's eating it too, but they're not looking at the whole thing towards everybody is benefiting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, I can see how it could work. I don't think I have the discipline or like the communication skills to pull that off at my current state. But
What do you mean by that?
man, you got to be like a really good communicator when you start adding. So the more people there are, the better you got to be able to communicate. So you have to let people know exactly what it is, and then you got to set up these certain boundaries, right? Like there's
Okay.
rules to it, right? Like you can't just be out here. So
Right.
you have to be able to tell people, oh, here come my kid. You got to be able to lay out exactly how you feel, and they have to do the same thing because, like I said, there's three people involved now, so it's a more volatile situation. There you go. It's when it's two people, it's volatile. When it's one person, there's almost no chance of getting upset about too much because it's just you. When you add another person in your life who has a not an equal say, but a very strong opinion in what you do and how you move.
Right.
And now there's some volatility. You add another person, there's more volatility. So yeah, you have to be able to communicate. You have to be a really good communicator and understand what you want and know and be able to listen to people what they want, because it's three people now. It's not just you and one other. It's you and two others.
Exactly.
So yeah, so my communication skills not there, and I'm not really that willing to bend. You know me, man. I'm kind of when it's what I think is right, it's hard for me to veer off it.
Yeah. No.
So
Yeah.
and then if I felt like it's two against one at one point, like I'm definitely putting my foot down. Like, nah, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never
So
gonna lose.
I am so cool and so
My boy said
mild.
he's so cool.
Yeah, yep. I'm so cool and so mild. Too many things isn't even gonna like rattle. Hey, what y'all do it? Just do it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it comes down to business, then yeah, I think I may want to have a little bit more say over the other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to the house, I just clean it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Just clean.
whatever.
That would be my advice to him. Maybe I should tell him that.
Well, you remember when I was just